50 Years of Hurt by Henry Winter. Read by Charlie Anson. Introduction. Are you seeking redemption? This weighty, rather personal question from a local evangelist is a familiar sound to England supporters emerging from Wembley Park Tube. The main question on this occasion, the final home qualifier for Euro 2016, is: can the gifted Evertonian Ross Barkley impress against Estonia on his first competitive start? An answer in the affirmative would stir some optimism for the finals in France. I stopped briefly to admire the view, mingling with fans taking photos of the famous stadium in the distance before descending the steps to the underpass and hurrying up Wembley Way. Amid the noise of the faithful converging excitedly on the iconic arch can be heard this strident voice: "Are you seeking redemption?" demands the preacher man of the congregation flocking towards the church of St. George. He's usually there, standing on a raised walkway to the left, leaning over the railings, clutching a microphone in his right hand and a portable speaker in his left. He asks the same question again and again: are you seeking redemption? We're just seeking 3 points, really. A decent performance, free of fear, some magic from Barkley, a good night out, even a hint of hope for the future, please. Mr. Missionary does have a point. Salvation is sought by the river of humanity flowing past him on the 9th of October 2015, heading towards the statue of Bobby Moore. England's finest captain and centre-half still guards Wembley after all these years. 538 games have passed since Moore lifted the World Cup. The years of hurt that David Baddiel, Frank Skinner and the Lightning Seeds sang so eloquently about keep lengthening. 30 years of hurt was reached at Euro 96. Another score of years and painful scorelines elapse. The 50th anniversary of England's finest sporting achievement is a landmark to be cherished, and the participants royally fated, but it is also a time for sober reflection and anger. In 12 World Cups since '66, England failed to qualify 3 times and make the semi-finals only once. In the 12 European Championships over the same period, England do not qualify 4 times and progress to the semi-finals only twice. For a country obsessed with football, England's tournament record is a national disgrace. Wembley stands as part shrine to 1966 and part monument to catastrophe. Growing up in London, I'd dash out of Wembley Park, turn left and play matches on the London transport pitches behind the station. I'd see the old twin towers of Wembley from afar. At my senior school, Westminster, pupils were quietly made aware of the history of football, the school's role in shaping the game, including laws encouraging forward passing, and those 6 boys who went on to represent England back in the Victorian era. Respect deepens for those like Barkley with the ability and application to pull on the 3 Lions shirt. But frustration swells at the country's failures. This is England, the country that not only invents football but codifies it, helps spread its joy to all 4 corner flags of the globe, and then conquers the world in 1966. Humiliatingly, this is the country that forgets how to play the greatest game of all. England take their eye off a ball they arrogantly thought they owned, allowing other nations to run off with it. As the country loudly celebrates 50 years of Hurst, Wembley should really be cordoned off as an accident scene requiring urgent forensic examination. For half a century, England bemoan wretched misfortune, blaming a dodgy beer here, an infamous cheat there, even metatarsals and meteorology, and the iniquity of penalties for the inability to repeat that special summer when Bobby Moore, Geoff Hurst and the Charltons ruled the world. It's all nonsense. It's not Lady Luck being perfidious towards battered Albion. It's self-inflicted damage. England's arteries are blocked by addled thinking. Fault lies all around. It's the fear stalking the Wembley dressing room and conflicting agendas between Football Association and Premier League, with 2/3 of players in the elite division ineligible for England. How can the tide be turned? The tide rolling in from overseas. It's the too much too young culture pervading some academies, where teenagers trouser £20,000 a week even before
Sample complete. Ready to continue?